What is going on, guys? It is Trader Kaz. Thought I would switch things up today and just record a video, keep it shorter, straight to the point. I think a few coins are at pretty critical levels, so just wanted to get a video out there for you guys as soon as I could, and keep it as straight to the point as possible. So let's jump into it. Bitcoin still chopping around this 44K level, which I think is the most important level around here. We retested the range high, bounced from it. Now we're kind of below, but I wouldn't say it's game over yet for the bulls. It is starting to look like we could be getting something like this come down to the mid range, but there also is a chance that this is just the retest. Because a lot of times support and resistance isn't just one specific line, it's more of a range, or a area of lines, and you can see that more clearly when we are zoomed out. Like, this general region was resistance this entire time. We'd like to see it act as support. For that to confirm, though, I would want to see it break back above the range high. If we do something like that, I'll be very bullish going into the weekend and think we should get a nice pump, maybe towards these highs even. But if we're able to get back above this range high, which is, let's just call it 44444. That was the right amount of fours, right? Yeah, I think so. Then this move would be that fake out below the range low, below the range high, and then we push up from there. So that's kind of the main thing I'm watching on Bitcoin. If you zoom in even more, we are kind of just chopping around in a bit of a range here. What we don't want to see is a push up around there, break back into the range. Then I would expect it to come back for these lows, and if we push below that, I would be more confident that this was indeed topped out for now, and we head towards the mid-range. So we can use the lower time frames to kind of get a hint of what could happen from there, but structurally speaking, if we're able to get back above here, that would be very good, obviously. Moving on, I don't have much to say about Ethereum. Sol, it's kind of in the same spot. So we got range high right here, broke above it. Now we're back below. It actually did reject at the range high earlier, but I wouldn't say it's like too far gone. We want to see if we can maintain a higher low here. And actually, let me zoom in just a little bit more. Want to see if we can maintain a higher low here and then break back above the range high. Also, forgot to do this at the beginning. Shout out to Bybit, sponsors of the stream and the videos, recorded videos and live streams. They're the reason I can do these for free twice a week. So show them some love with the sign up link down below if you'd like to support. So back to Sol. Similar to Bitcoin, flip 122. We're feeling really bullish heading into the weekend. And if we break out of this, at least down to 100 in my opinion, which is the mid-range. This could have already been the bounce, and it did reject right at the range high. So part of me does think that. It makes me want to be a little bit more cautious, but there is still time for this to just be a fake out and us to grind back above here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Next week, we should have a pretty big catalyst with FOMC. I think that's on the 12th or the 13th. See what the Fed decides to do with rates. Atom, not much to say about Atom. It continues to be stuck in this range now. We were getting close to a breakout here. That did not happen. Up to 67 days. Stuck in that range. I'm thinking, well, that support failed to hold on Luna. So what I would be looking for here, we did just sweep this low. So if we do get a little bit of strength, get back above 103, I would assume the low is in right there, and you could probably long with a stop there. If not, next support I would probably watch is right around 95. Kind of this general region. Let me make sure there was nothing else I wanted to. The dailies, like our current candle, doesn't look ideal, but there's 7 hours. This can easily change, and if these daily candles end up closing green up here, then they will be really solid. Or if this closes back above, I say a lot that a failed bearish setup is a bullish one. Closing this daily candle below the range high is a bearish setup. It would be invalidated if we can get back above. So that's kind of what we're looking for. If you're bullish, if you're bearish, you want to see the range high hold as resistance and then come back down. I think that's pretty much going to do it. Kept this one. Oh, actually, really quick, Juno is back online, bouncing up a bit. It got as low as like 2180, so this bounce is pretty good to see. We also should be getting Prop 18 going live soon, which deals with that whale and what the possible solution would be. If the coins are unbonded, APR should go back up to like 110, 115%. So you would start making a lot more rewards than we were for a little while. And then briefly, I touched on this on the stream Tuesday that expectations should be tempered about Sol NFTs on OpenSea, because it's like everyone knew this was going to happen. If you primarily trade NFTs on Ethereum, you weren't like, oh, I'll just wait for them to be on OpenSea. So the actual event of things getting listed, I never really expected that to be a crazy pump. You can check the stream from Tuesday, but we did discuss that in depth, or at least in more detail than right now, and that kind of played out. We really haven't seen much volume on OpenSea. It took a long time for them to like actually get it going. I do think big picture OpenSea is good because more eyes are on the projects, but OpenSea really needs to add some way where you can purchase an NFT in Sol or Ethereum, because now there are Sol NFTs on there, but it still takes steps to convert your Ethereum to Sol if you actually wanted to buy a Sol NFT. So we'll see what happens with that. I will keep you guys posted on Twitter and in Discord if anything changes, and also what happens with Sol and Bitcoin, which are kind of the two charts I'm watching the most closely right now. And that'll do it. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Peace.